Hey team, welcome back to our channel. This is gonna be a little Patreon exclusive video. We really appreciated all of your feedback on how we can get you guys some exclusive content that isn't as hard on us with the uploading and the workflow and all that. So what we're gonna try is doing some little exclusives that are just gonna be on Patreon. It'll be like a little extra that you guys can watch in addition to the YouTube videos, and it won't be as long. And today I'm just gonna take you through everything that we packed for BC by Grace. And obviously like that would be way too long to put into the YouTube version, but also I think pretty interesting because a lot goes into preparing for a 7-day race. Like it's kind of insane actually. And you're gonna see this in the process because we are not done yet. So you'll see this is currently what the situation looks like. Shout out to Paul the punter. We are staying in his guest room in Squamish, which has been really nice. Otherwise we'd be doing this in the parking lot outside of registration, which would probably be a lot more stressful, and we might not also be doing a video. So yeah, so let's talk about what we're bringing. BC Bike Race is a 7-day stage race for those of you guys who haven't been following this. So 7 days, we'll be sleeping in tents. They provide the tents, but they suggest bringing a sleeping pad. You might remember from our Andes Pacifico videos that we did not bring a sleeping pad because it was not on their recommended list for Andes Pacifico, and we ended up having to sleep on a cardboard box because yeah, and that's not ideal when you're racing for multiple days. So we've got sleeping bags. We've got much warmer sleeping bags because it is not that warm here in Squamish right now. It looks like it might rain, so I'm gonna be super prepared. We're also bringing pillows, not currently pictured. This evening we are going to go pick up our race bags, and then we'll basically just scoop all the stuff that's on the bed into the bags, and hopefully it fits. The bags are 80 liters, so I don't know. You guys have to tell me if you think this is more or less than 160 liters. I have no conceptual basis for liters. So yeah, let's talk about the clothes that we were bringing. Obviously, jerseys and chamois. We're bringing one chamois for each day. We will have to re-wear some jerseys because we only have 5 each. We're also bringing, we'll mainly be wearing spandex, but we're bringing a few pairs of baggies because we do not have 7 Lycra kits. So we will also be wearing, this is a liner short, so liner shorts and baggies for a few days. I've got sports bras here. I think I apparently own 6, so we'll only have to rewear 1 day, which is good because that's disgusting. These little dry bags from Osprey have been awesome for this kind of packing because like you just get a huge duffel bag for these races, and then you have to like dig around and find all your stuff. So all of our underwear is in here. Back to bike clothes. This is full of gloves. There's some rain on the forecast. Usually we would not bring nearly this many sets of gloves, but you know what? If stuff isn't drying, wearing wet gloves is the worst. So we each have 7 pairs of gloves in there, and same with socks. In fact, I think I even brought 8, which is just probably excessive, but you know, you just never know. Also, raincoats. So these are like proper, fully waterproof raincoats. And then we also each have one of these light windbreakers that you can stick in your pocket. And this is probably what we will race with in our pockets, or start out with if it is raining at the start. It isn't fully waterproof, but racing XC in a fully waterproof raincoat in the summer is just gonna be too hot. And at a certain point, you're just better off to just get wet. Okay, the other bike stuff is down here. XC shoes, XC helmets, glasses, heart rate monitor, and chamois butter. 7 days of sitting on a bike seat. Self-explanatory. The other piece of gear that I don't think you guys have seen on this channel before, because we just got these, are these super lightweight small packs. When we raced Moab Rocks, we did not wear packs because we had our coach Mike and my mom, and they were able to do hand-ups for us. So we got bottle hand-ups. We don't have that at this race. There are aid stations, but we don't want to have to stop and fill a bottle. So we will have a bottle with mix, And then also these packs. And these are actually trail running packs. They're super lightweight, pretty much just fit water and like, I can show you, I've got a few tools in here. Got some CO2s, got a tire lever, got some plugs, and we'll put a multi-tool in there as well. And then the tubes we have taped to our bikes. So that's all ready to go. All right, over here we've got the other sundry items. Gotta have a notebook and pen to take some notes. These guys, this is something we did not remember for Andy Specifico, and it was a pain to not have a headlamp. We were reading by the light of our phone. It was really annoying. We learned this, got our bags with all our toothbrushes and my contact lens stuff, and sleeping mask and earplugs because I do not want to be kept awake by someone snoring. So here, I got some shampoo. Probably would be smarter to put it in a small container, but you know what? Nobody's got time for that. Dr. Bronner's sunscreen and, you know, the fully toxic, probably cancer causing, but effective bug repellent. I've also got this pump. It's a super small foot pump from Lesign. Come on, out you come. Come out of the bag. There we go. We had a lot of issues in Andy Specifico with kind of running behind in the morning, and then there would be a huge line to pump up your tires, which is really kind of a bummer when you're rushing around and like you just want to get racing, and like there are 600 people racing BC Bike Race. So I imagine there were only 200 Andy Specifico, so that's going to be that same issue but tenfold. So assuming we're not super cramped for space, we will be bringing this guy, and I think it'll be very helpful. And then there's this bag, which is full of all of our goodies. We have Scratch Anytime drink mix. We have absolutely ridiculous amount of Scratch bars and chews in here. We also have some Stroop waffles. It's a company called Rip Van Waffle. They reached out to us on Instagram and were like, can we send you waffles? And we were like, obviously. And it's good to mix it up. 7 days, you're gonna get sick of whatever you're eating, so we'll have an option, be able to eat either a bar or a waffle each day during the ride, as well as a pack of chews for each of us each day. And then during the racing, we will be using the active hydration mix. We brought strawberry and lemon lime, so we can make strawberry lemonade or do some combination of that. And then we've got the recovery, because recovering between the days in a 7-day race is probably gonna be the biggest thing and the hardest part. So pretty much as soon as we get to our bags, we'll be doing a recovery mix, eating bars, just making sure that we're getting fuel in us as soon as we are done racing. So basically all of this is bike clothes, and then this is the non-bike clothes that we're bringing because we just don't have that much room. So I'm bringing a couple t-shirts, bathing suit, some pajama shorts, a hat, normal shorts. Mackie's got a pair of long pants. I am wearing the pants that I'm gonna be wearing, and then we each are both bringing a jacket because I just don't really know what we're getting into weather-wise. So the other super important thing is a dirty clothes bag. For any kind of race like this, like you want to have some bag for your dirty clothes. This is just the bag we use usually in the van. So it will be coming along that we can put everything disgusting in this, shove it in the bottom of our bag, and try not to think about how wet and gross and moldy it will probably be at the end of 7 days. We also obviously have a towel. That is a wrap on our gear that is here. Stay tuned and see if all of this fits into 2 race bags. 8:30 p.m. starting to race tomorrow. We got our bags. Things are not going so well.
They're too small.
The bags are not as big as, well, they're not as big as we had hoped. And it sounds like we're facing a difficult decision, which is we either bring pillows or we bring sleeping pads, because, oh, ouch,
Oh,
this
sorry.
toe just got smashed. It doesn't look like both is going to happen, so let's see how this goes. Macky's a wizard.
Name it.
Well, that's an impressive pillow squishing.
Yeah, pillow squishing went well.
Got some spare parts, some spare rotors, which we learned from Andy Specifico is a good idea to bring, that we probably will not need on this race. Pedals, because you never know. And a cassette, because I guess you really never know. I've also got brake pads and a chain, rim tape, and some tires. So we're prepared for every eventuality except being able to shut our bags in the morning in a stress-free, relaxed manner. That will not be happening for us.
There was some serious doubting going on by this one right here. And yet, that bag is packed and both our pillows and both our sleeping pads are in that bag. Ka-ching!
Pretty well done, Macky, pretty well done.
Thank you, thank you.
So we appear to have done it. We actually did get both pillows in there. I'm pretty sure it's going to just like explode. Don't you think? When we open it, it'll just be
Yeah,
like,
but when we open it, we'll just open it towards
in the tent.
So pew, into the tent, and then we'll
Will you
good.
be able to do it again in the morning in like a reasonable amount of time?
Are you doubting me?
He always
Yes.
rises to a
I
challenge.
think I will be able to do it in the morning.
Anyway, we're packed. We're gonna go to sleep for a few hours before we have to get up and go drive to Vancouver and race really early in the morning. So hope you guys like this little special episode. Let us know what you think. And yeah, don't forget to be more awesome.